Hi, and welcome to the SoCal Yearbook Gal Education Series, designed to inspire, encourage, support, and make your life easier. This week we're talking about how to increase your budget and all the cool things you can spend it on. So if you could have anything you wanted for your yearbook classroom, what would it be? And now think about what is standing in your way of getting those things. For me, it was a new camera. I really needed a really nice camera for my students. I wanted a DSLR, I wanted nice glass for it, but we didn't have any money. There was zero room in our budget for that. So you have a couple of options. Obviously, you could advertise in your book. You could advertise to businesses. You could advertise to senior parents. You could do friend ads. You could do a bunch of stuff when it comes to advertising. The sky's the limit. You could sell more books. The more books you order, the lower the cost is per book. That's a nice perk. And you could do bake sales. We did a garage sale. Don't do that. Didn't work. At least it didn't work for me. I think we made, I don't know, $80, and that wasn't enough to do a whole lot in my yearbook classroom. And it was a lot of time. So one thing that I want to make sure that you're aware of is a program called DonorsChoose. It's for public school teachers, and it is where companies and individuals can support teachers in their classrooms. And so luckily, people understand that as teachers, you spend a lot of money, a lot of your personal money, trying to make a cool program for your kids. And you shouldn't have to put your personal money into buying camera equipment and into buying, even getting a guest to come and speak to your class, or going out on a field trip in order to teach your kids better. So there is a program. Again, it's called DonorsChoose.org, and I'll include a link in the email. But the cool thing about DonorsChoose is that at this point right now, they've funded 1,614,453 projects. It's a really, really great program. The first time that you do a project, it will take you a little bit of time. So sit down and give yourself, 30 minutes to set up a project, because you have to explain why you need it. What is your what's your enrollment? What is your percentage of free and reduced lunch? All of that information. You're going to have to do a little bit of footwork in order to start it. But after you do your first project, every project after that will be based on that same information, that foundational information that you put in earlier. So I did 12 projects. The first one probably took me 30, 45 minutes to set up, and everyone after that went really fast. The most amount of time that you're going to spend on your project will be shopping for the equipment that you want and shopping for the stuff that you want. It's so much fun, and I would definitely recommend that you always have a project in there, because there are people who want to support you. There are people who want to, they have a certain amount of money dedicated toward giving back. Allow yourself to be that person that they give it to. The really nice thing too, especially at the end of the year, if you have projects in there, I had 3 projects running at a time, and they were all fully funded with one huge grant from the Gates Foundation, and they went and covered a ton of teachers, and it's just nice to have it in there. So put your wish list together, decide what you want and what you need for your classroom, create these really cool projects on there, and then the sky's the limit. So I requested cameras for my classroom. You could request anything from I know Disney does really cool learning activities that would be perfect for your yearbook class. There's a program called On One. It's called On One with the number 1, Photo Raw 2020. I used to use this in my classroom. It's a great way to get rid of the backgrounds and photos. It's super quick. It's easy. If you don't have Photoshop, that's a really great resource for your program as well. But let DonorsChoose help you be successful in your classroom and get what you need. It's way easier than a garage sale.